In 2026, I'm taking on what I believe to be one of the toughest endurance challenges in the UK ultra running scene, the Centurion Running 100 Mile Grand Slam. That's 4 100-mile races in just 5 months. Welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel, Rob is Running. I'm Rob, I'm an ambitious ultra runner, running coach and personal trainer. This channel is based all around the training and racing of the ultra marathons I do all around the world. So let's get into today's video, episode 1 of the Centurion Running Grand Slam 2026. Hey team, welcome back to the channel. I was hoping that this introduction would be about my marathon race that I was going to be running today. Unfortunately, the marathon got cancelled. That just means we get to pivot quickly and get straight into our big races for 2026. I had been training for a great marathon block to run the Magna Carta Marathon on 21st of February. Unfortunately, the council are doing some repair works to the tow path and things out. They'd canned that one. 2026 training is about to start. And for me in 2026, it's all about the Centurion Running 100 Mile Grand Slam. And coming up first, on the first weekend of May, is the Thames Path 100. So today I'm out on the course having a bit of a wreck, running in all the gear. Nice easy 32 kilometers. Thank you. If you're unaware, the Centurion Running 100 Mile Grand Slam is 400 milers in 1 year. We start in May with the Thames Path 100, and then it goes South Downs Way 100, and then from the South Downs Way 100 it is the North Downs Way 100, and then it finishes with the Autumn 100, which is in October. 4 100 milers in 2026. The Thames Path, if you're not from the UK or London, runs alongside the River Thames. The race itself starts in Richmond and it follows the path, as you might expect, next to the river. As it's February, it's been raining almost every day. It's nice and swollen, so I wouldn't be surprised if the river's coming up onto the path at some points. Follow the river all the way upriver to the source, or near enough the source, which is in Oxford. It's 101 miles and it's about 500 meters of elevation, and fast if you're up the front of the race. I'm glad I've come out to recce the course because I missed one bridge turning and then I missed another turning. That's why we have the route on our watch, and we always recce the course. As I thought, might come over a little bit of flooding on the Thames Path. I think we'll go over the bridge. Let's go. And back on track. Right, that is 16 kilometres done. 16.1 kilometres, 1 hour 20, heart rate about 135. Let's head back. Gonna run easy for 6, get back up to about 22, and then for the last 10k, drop the hammer a little bit and get some marathon pace in there. We'll see how that turns out. Let's go. Marathon efforts at the end are spicy. 3.5k to go. That is 32 kilometre long run done. Average pace 446, average heart rate 141 beats per minute. Let's head back home and dive a little bit deeper into the Centurion Running 100 mile Grand Slam. As I explained on the run today, the Grand Slam is 4 100-mile races taking place in the UK. First up is the Thames Path 100 on the 2nd of May. That's followed 6 weeks later by the South Downs Way 100 on the 13th of June. 8 weeks after that, it's the North Downs Way 100 on the 8th of August. And finally, after 10 weeks rest and recovery, I'll be lining up at the Autumn 100 on the 17th of October. Finishing all 4 is going to be the biggest challenge of my running career. But why do it? First and foremost, as I said, it's a big challenge. But not just the races themselves. The training and the recovery between races will be just as big of a challenge too. Secondly, my wife is having a significant birthday this year, so international races were off the calendar, so the focus can be on her and her milestone birthday. Yet, somehow I've managed to negotiate 400-mile races to run and train for. We're also heading to New Zealand for Christmas this year too, so that entails a significant amount of money. International races can be expensive when you add up travel, accommodation, food, touristy bits and pieces, not to mention the race cost of entry itself. So I've convinced myself I'm saving money by running UK races this year. For you, the viewers, well, you can expect training insights, recovery strategies, race and training day nutrition, as well as how I fuel on a daily basis, mental performance lessons, and of course, plenty of race day footage too. All of this will hopefully help you out if you're planning on taking on the challenge in the future. So be sure to follow along by subscribing to the channel. This is going to be a big year. With just 10 weeks to go until the Thames Path 100, let's dive a little deeper and look at the details of the race. The Thames Path 100 is now in its 15th year of running and is also a qualifying race for the Western States 100. The race is already sold out, and there's going to be 300 starters taking off from Richmond in southwest London, running along the 100-mile point-to-point course to the centre of Oxford. As I've mentioned, the course follows the River Thames upstream and is flat, fast, with the majority on groomed paths, trails and paved pathway. The men's record was set in 2021 by Richard McDowell in 13 hours, 43 minutes and 42 seconds, and the women's record, which has stood for 10 years, was set in 2016 by Samantha Arman in 16 hours and 9 seconds. As I mentioned, I'll have my camera out filming a lot of the course, as there are some truly stunning sections along the route showing off the England countryside, scenery and life on the Thames. The race starts at 9 AM and is a 30-hour cutoff. There are drop bags permitted at aid stations at miles 51 and 71, and you can also run with a pacer from mile 51 too. I'll be taking advantage of the drop bags at those aid stations, but I won't be using a pacer on race day. That's about all the detail I have on the Thames Path 100, of which most I gathered from the Centurion Running website. But now it's time to get the trail shoes on and get back out there for my Sunday easy run. But first, a little bit about my training and race day nutrition. In 2026, I'll be representing Precision Fuel and Hydration as an ambassador. I've used their nutrition consistently for the past 2 years and have found it to be the best source of carbs for my needs. And as it happens, they're also a nutrition supplier for all Centurion Running races too. So there'll be plenty of great nutrition for me at the aid stations on all my 100 milers this year. My new rain jacket is so good, every time I put it on, the rain stops. There we go, Sunday run done, fueled with 60 grams of carb and electrolyte drink mix from Precision Fuel and Hydration. There's the details of the run on the screen now. 20.6 kilometers in 1 hour, 40 minutes, 27 seconds, average pace 4:53. Thanks for tuning in to the first episode of this new race series, the Centurion Running Grand Slam 2026. We'll see you in the next one.